we're running ads, and we also have organic content that leads back to a website page where people can opt in through one of our forms. So I want to get back to every single one of these leads within 60 seconds. That way we have the highest possible chance of converting them, because if you did not know, if you wait just 30 minutes, you're 21 times less effective to convert a lead than if you were to wait under 1 minute. That is a statistic. It's a fact. And so if we can reach every single person, especially with a phone call within 1 minute, we're going to get a lot more money, a lot more deals. We're going to be able to help a lot more people. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to set up an AI agent to do that. And then I'm going to show you how to actually plug it in through automation so that it can automatically call and you don't have to trigger it every single time a lead comes in. So first things first, I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here. And we're within Nova Echo AI, which is the most advanced conversational voice AI platform in the world right now. I'll talk more about it at the end of this video. And it allows you to build very human-like agents that can actually make these calls. They sound really, really realistic. In fact, over 95% of people can't even tell it's an AI. So first, we're going to add an opening message. We're going to say something like, hey, how are you doing? And we can also add variables in here, like how you do a name, but I'm not going to do that right now. Then I'm going to choose a voice. I'm going to go with Valeria. And then I'm going to adjust the speed here. I'm going to make it just normal. And then there's a lot of voices, though. We could just keep going and going. But I'm going to choose Valeria. Then we have counter booking that we can set up to automatically book appointments over the phone with the AI. Or we have call transferring, which allows us to transfer the call to a human representative when somebody's super interested. So I'm going to set this up later. Then we have the double call feature. This will call people twice in a row in case they have some blockers on or something like that. We're going to get that on. Keep the sensitivity the same. I'm going to keep voicemail detection on and actually have it just hang up. I don't really feel like leaving voicemails. AI creativity. This is how dynamic the AI is. I want it to be more conversational. I want it to be able to go back and forth and answer questions really dynamically. So put a little bit higher. Then the initial message delay. This is the delay before the opening initial message. Now, I'm going to put this at 0 because I wanted to just call them, immediately be like, hey, how are you doing? They're going to be like, good, who is this? And we're going to go into the script. So they're most likely going to say, good, who is this? So we're going to say, let me define it. This is the script portion. And we're going to say something like, hi, this is Maria from, we'll say Agency Supreme, which is a fake name, but it's fine because we're just doing this demo. So that is Maria from Agency Supreme. I saw you just filled out the form on our website. I was wondering what kind of business you run. Awesome. And then they're going to say something like insurance, or they run a real estate company, whatever it is, right? And then we're going to respond with, okay, great. What is your current biggest struggle with your marketing? Now, the reason we're asking these questions is because we want to dig deeper and understand why they actually filled out the form, why they're actually interested in working with our company. We want to know as much as we can about them and make them feel comfortable talking to us. And then we want to answer all their questions. And then we want to either live transfer them to a human rep who can close, or book them into an appointment with a human rep who can close. So after they say this, I'm going to say, got you, and have you worked with marketing agencies in the past? And they're going to say, I don't know, yes, no, it's whatever, right? And we're going to say, understood. We're just using generic responses that they can apply to no matter anything, no matter what they say. So understood could apply to no, it could apply to yes, it could apply to maybe, it could apply to I don't know. And then we'll do the last question here because I don't want to bore you guys. Last question will be, how long have you been in business? Okay. And they're going to answer. We're going to say, awesome. I think we could help you out a lot with your marketing. Do you have some time now to talk to my boss who can explain more? And then we're going to say, awesome. I am going to connect you with him now. Okay, perfect. So this is our script. Now, this is going to be a live transferring agent because we're going to connect them now, which means we're going to live transfer it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on call transfer. We're going to click on prompt based. The phrase that we're going to do is connect, and then we're going to put a number in here. I don't know whose number that is. I'm going to press save. Appointment settings save. Perfect. So now whenever the AI agent says connect, it's going to transfer the call. So basically, the AI is going to say, "Hi, this is Maria from Agency Supreme, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da," ask more and more questions. Once all the questions are answered, Maria, which is our AI robot, is going to say, "Awesome, I think we could help you out a lot with your marketing. Do you have some time now to talk to my boss who can explain more?" Once I say yes, she's going to say, "Awesome, I'm going to connect you with him now." When she says that, it's going to automatically transfer the call to him. So that's fantastic. Now, I want to add a little bit more prompting here to tell Maria what she's doing. So, your goal. Your name is Maria, and you are a assistant for Agency Supreme. Your goal is to call prospects that have opted in within 1 minute and get them to transfer to your boss named Joey so they can speak to him about marketing. Do not let the prospect off the phone until they want to transfer. Now, obviously, if they really want to get off the phone, they can just hang up, which is good. Perfect. So now Maria understands her goal. She understands the script and what she should be saying. So I'm going to add one more thing here called the knowledge base. That way Maria can answer questions. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you guys how to actually set it up so that it can automatically call people within 60 seconds consistently. And when I say consistently, I mean with over 99% uptime. So right here, we're going to say Maria. Here, we're going to do knowledge base. Let me move myself out of the way. Now, the knowledge base there's various ways to create a knowledge base using prompt engineering within voice AI agents, but what we're going to do is we're going to use the Q&A method. So we're going to do Q, A, Q, A, Q, and this can go on forever, but I'm just going to do 3. So question, how much do you charge? These are all the Qs are possible questions that Maria might be asked. We're going to say, my boss can talk to you more about that. Can I transfer you to him? Where are you guys located? And then we're going to say we are located in Texas in the US. And then prospect might ask, how long have you guys been in marketing? And we might answer, we have been in marketing for 5 years. Awesome. All right. So now I'm going to actually have this agent call me to test it. And that way you guys can hear what it sounds like as well. And then right after that, we'll get into the automated workflow section. All right. It's calling me now.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. Who is this?
Hi, this is Maria from Agency Supreme. I saw you just filled out the form on our website. I was wondering what kind of business you run.
I run a real estate company.
Okay, great. What is your current biggest struggle with your marketing?
It's just really expensive.
Got you, and have you worked with marketing agencies in the past?
Yeah, once or twice.
Understood. How long have you been in business?
About 6 years.
Awesome. I think we could help you out a lot with your marketing. Do you have some time now to talk to my boss who can explain more?
How much do you guys charge?
My boss can talk to you more about that. Can I transfer you to him?
How long have you guys been doing marketing? Because I need to know if you guys are good or not.
We have been in marketing for 5 years. So can I connect you with my boss now?
So I stopped the short, but I think you guys get the point. It sounds pretty good, and we build this really quickly. So Obviously, these agents can get a lot more advanced. There can be pages and pages of prompting and scripting and knowledge bases that make it really, really good. And we can talk more about how you can do that and get that done at the end of this video. But that was pretty good. So we're going to save this agent, and then we're going to go into Nova Flow here. And we're going to create a new workflow. The trigger is going to be Facebook lead form submitted. Okay, so any Facebook lead form. Then we're going to have a second trigger for form submitted. This way, if they submit the form that's on our website or if they submit our Facebook form, either one will lead to the same thing. We're going to do a wait function because the agent will actually call practically instantly within like 5 to 10 seconds, and that's a little too fast. So we're going to delay it for 0.5 minutes, aka 30 seconds. We're actually also going to set it to only call Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 to 5 because some people might opt in later at night, but they're not going to want to get a call. And what this will do is as soon as it hits 9 a.m. on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, it will make the call. So if somebody opts in on Sunday, it'll wait till Monday, make the call. Someone opts in at 6 p.m., it'll wait till the next day at 9 a.m. and make the call. So that's good. Then right here, we're going to add a call function. All right, so we just added the call function. So now we can actually rename this wait just so it's easier for us to understand. Perfect. So now whenever a form is submitted, it's going to wait 30 seconds. It's going to make the call using the agent that I've just built. Okay, and it's really as simple as that. This workflow was super easy to set up. Now, once again, these workflows can get a lot more complex. We do actually have to connect a real form and a real Facebook form, which can take some time because you need to connect it via webhooks in some cases, which you will have to learn how to set up. And the calling portion of this is in itself a webhook that you'll have to learn how to set up. So this can take some time to master, but once you do, you can set it up very, very quickly. All right, now I'm going to make myself bigger here because while this does take time to set up and while Nova Echo is fantastic, but also can take some time to learn, there's another way to do this. And it's by not doing it at all. It's by using Nova Echo and actually having to do it for you. So if you didn't know already, I'm part of Nova Echo, if that wasn't obvious. And we will actually build out all of these automations, all of these workflows, all of these agents for you, but we won't just do it in 20 minutes. We will take weeks to dial it in, test it hundreds of times, make sure it is perfect before we give it back to you. Because right now this agent's at maybe 60%, but we get it all the way 110%, and then we run live tests for you to make sure that it works. So if you want an agent that can call every single lead that comes into your business within 60 seconds to increase conversions by 21x, and there'll be a link in the description below. You can book a call with our team. It's called a discovery call or a demo call, whatever you would like to call it. We use them interchangeably. And you'll be able to hop on a call with a human from our team who will show you a demo of the AI, allow you to talk to it, show you how everything gets set up, answer all your questions, and go over the different plans we offer with you. So again, link in the description. Hopefully you learned something in this video, and I will see you in the next one.